Hey guys, and welcome to episode 2 of the Ballerina workouts. Firstly, I want to say a huge thank you to everyone that watched episode 1, liked the video and shared it. I was blown away by the amount of views it got and the positive feedback received. It was really humbling and it massively motivates me to create more content to help and educate more and more people. I was chatting to a friend and he was saying that if you're at one of the top companies in the world, you have all those support systems already there. You have your physiotherapists, your sports scientists and your nutritionists to help you. But if you're not at one of those like top 10 companies, you have nothing. And he was saying that everyone turns to me for help, which is just probably one of the nicest things anyone's ever said to me, and it's just such a huge compliment. And that is exactly my goal with what I'm trying to do with Stadler Fitness and this channel. In this video, you will see the girls' explosive lower body workout. The goals of this workout are to improve the girls' jump height, explosive power, and speed. All things essential in ballet. These sessions are pretty intense, and you're using a lot of your maximum power, so you really stress your body. So we have a minimum of 2 to 3 rest days after their first strength workout to ensure that the girls are properly recovered, which means they can push their maximum in the workout. To begin this explosive lower body training session, the girls perform broad jumps. The biggest benefit of the broad jump is that it helps improve the girls' lower body power. By doing broad jumps, my goal with the girls is to improve their leg strength and power, their acceleration, balance, and also their bone density. The benefit of broad jumps to dancers is that it improves the reaction of fast twitch muscle fibers throughout their body. Like other plyometric exercises, effective broad jumps require your leg and core muscles to contract very quickly, so you can generate maximal force with each leap and jump. This will directly translate into higher, faster, and more powerful allegro in ballet class. The next plyometric exercise we are doing in this training session is depth jumps. This is to develop the girls' speed and explosiveness and improve their stretch reflex. When the girls step from the box and briefly free fall to the ground, they end up violently springing up off of the ground and landing onto the bench. It is a bit like when you throw a rubber ball at the floor and it explodes backwards into the air. This sharp impact with the floor quickly triggers the girls' bodies to absorb the impact and redirect the pull of gravity to a max effort vertical jump with minimal time spent on the floor. This minimal ground contact time with maximum power output is key to speed, explosiveness, and change of direction in dance. In the short term, the depth jump leads to a higher jump than performing just a regular vertical jump, because the athlete is absorbing momentum and kinetic energy and using it on the rebound jump. Research indicates that dropping from around 30 inches leads to the greatest explosive strength and reactive abilities. A dancer would benefit most from these heights, as higher heights are more for maximal strength development. Next, we are doing seated box jumps. The seated box jump is one of my favorite training tools because it does a great job of eliminating the stretch reflex prior to jumping. This is the opposite to what we are training when we are doing depth jumps. By eliminating the stretch reflex, you're training the concentric muscle action exclusively. This gives your lower body a new challenge compared to the depth jumps. As you can see, the girls sit on the bench and explode into a box jump. Try to eliminate all rocking before the jump, and you have a great tool for developing starting explosive strength in dancers. We have now finished with the plyometric portion of the workout. Now we are going to more strength-based movements, but still with an explosive emphasis. The girls are now doing banded explosive box squats holding a dumbbell. Box squats are great and have a multitude of benefits. Firstly, they teach you proper squatting technique. One of the most common technique flaws with the squat is the initiation of movement at the knees instead of the hips. What this means is that instead of movement occurring at the hips and knees simultaneously, think of a hip hinge, and therefore effectively loading the hamstrings and glutes, you activate much more of the posterior side of your body. Movement beginning at the knees places a majority of stress on the quads, which is exactly what we don't want. The box squat places a tremendous amount of stress on the glutes, hamstrings, and lower back, making it a very hip-dominant exercise. This is ideal for dancers as it is where our power comes from. Now the girls are doing Bulgarian split squats. These are just such a fantastic exercise for athletes and dancers. I'm going to list just some of the many benefits. Firstly, it's a unilateral strength exercise. The Bulgarian split squat helps you develop unilateral strength because each side is allowed to work independently. This is very useful for preventing injuries. Many people find that one side will always be stronger than the other, so this eliminates any imbalances. Without a doubt, the Bulgarian split squat will set your glutes on fire. The stretch is insane, and most people are usually super sore in that area the first time they do this exercise. It is also great for developing knee stability. The Bulgarian split squat is a good movement to do if your goal is to improve your balance and knee stability. Again, essential in dancing. Finally, the Bulgarian split squat is excellent for improving your jumping ability. Your jump is largely dependent on your posterior chain muscles, i.e. hamstrings and glutes. The Bulgarian split squats target those muscles and mimic the same starting position as a jump. Another reason why this is so ideal for dancers. This exercise also places significantly less stress on the lower back area since you'll be performing the movement one leg at a time and using a lot less total weight. This exercise is a must for dancers. It's a great functional movement with a variety of mobility, strength, flexibility, and proprioceptive benefits. The next exercise is called a one-legged Romanian deadlift. The one-legged Romanian deadlift strengthens the girl's posterior chain. This single leg exercise requires balance and proprioception, which makes this another perfect exercise for dancers. With this exercise, the hip abductors and external rotators work together with the vastus medialis, which is the teardrop-shaped muscle just above your knee, to stabilize the pelvis and support the knee. By keeping the knees bent at about a 20-degree angle, the glute muscles are activated more in comparison to if the knees are straight. A lot of dancers and athletes have weak glute muscles, and this exercise is ideal for ironing out any of those weaknesses. Now we are probably doing the least favorite part of the girls' workout. I think they really hate me for making them do this, and you can probably see that in their faces. The girls are doing a Tabata workout with kettlebell swings. A Tabata workout consists of 20 seconds work and then 10 seconds rest. This is repeated 8 times, which means the whole Tabata workout lasts for 4 minutes. What we are trying to do here is increase the girls' anaerobic and aerobic capacity. Aerobic exercise is more like steady state cardio, like jogging, being on a cross trainer or elliptical, or on a bike. Anaerobic exercise is the type when you get out of breath in just a few short moments. So something like sprinting or lifting weights or an allegro would be classed as anaerobic exercise. What this will help the girls with is their performance in dance. They'll be able to dance for longer, recover quicker, get out of breath less quickly, and just be a better functioning dancer. To end this training session, we are finishing with a banded abdominal circuit. Any good workout program should make you move in every direction. Forward, backwards, sideways, and even rotationally. Dancers need to be strong in every plane of motion to help prevent us from injury, and also so that we can perform the steps that we perform in class, in the studio, and on stage. Steps like fouettes and jumps put huge amounts of gravitational forces on our bodies, and we are constantly being pulled in every direction. By training with bands, we mimic these external forces, and that is what we were using to strengthen the girls' cores. This is so that when the girls are jumping and turning in class and on stage, their bodies are stable and in one solid position. Normal core training exercises like crunches and planks don't challenge our bodies rotationally, and this is why we're using the bands. You can see that I want the girls to be really stable, to completely resist the bands and not let the bands pull them, but for them to be resisting the bands. So that concludes this workout. As you can see, we do a lot of plyometrics as well as a lot of strength movements that focus on speed. We're not really doing anything too slowly. Like the squats, we're really powering up out of them. These training sessions have really improved the girls' performance in class, in the studio, in rehearsal, and on stage. Their allegro is improving massively. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me and put it in the comments below. Join me next week when I will be showing you the girls' final workout of the week, which is their upper body and accessory training session. Thank you so much for watching again. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.